Okay, a tub is here. A tub is in the stronghold. I almost missed it. Uh-oh.
You're mine.
Not now. I need to deal with my friend.
More fools!
Thank you.
You know, is out living her best life with her mom now in, the Falkreath Forest.
Picked a bad time to get
Oh,
lost.
no. Alright, come on.
You're mine.
I just want to talk. I'm not here for you puppets.
Oh well. Must have run off.
A tub?
I got my stronghold after all, old friend. Welcome. It's not
Oh my god. Can you guys deal with these
Not
bandits?
yet.
Or
But it
puppets?
will. Once I bring everyone here.
Just let me
I
talk to a
haven't
tub.
given up on my dream, nor on my mother.
I'm sorry about your mother. I had no choice. I mean, she's fine. She's alive. And... well, that answers that. Oh, and she's healing up because of the armor. Well, what do you want me to do then? Also, it's all in my mind.
For blood.
She's not really invincible. She's not real.
Give me that mortal.
Now I know what my ancestor knew.
This must be another illusion. Kirois will never allow her arms
God,
to come
no.
to the circle.
She wouldn't even let me wear it.
Finally, my true
Everyone
self.
stop attacking her. It's some sort of test. If we don't attack her, she'll
I
take
am
us
worthy of wielding Umbra in my hands.
All right, yeah, I'll stand here. I'll
Your
just...
death brings me honor.
No, I'm just gonna stand here. Just ignore her. Just ignore her. Oh yeah, she's bleeding to death now. She's just dying. Takes a little time, but all she's doing is putting a couple dents in Nenra anyway.
I'll have your head for a trophy.
She doesn't have a head. I got bad news for you.
I cannot best you.
You can't even best yourself.
They never learn our enemies.
You are not worthy.
I know.
Not Enra. How did you know?
I know many things, little one, like how the Soka likes to enact little morality tests on people based on their memories. I'll teach you all I know in time, you'll see. Let's continue.
So that's 2 companions so far. We might have Aethys. I would like to see everything that I can in the Soul Cairn. So if anything, let me look around. Let me make sure that I don't miss anything. I'm still looking for the memories. I've only had 1 memory so far, and apparently Sorrel is here too. I'm
Is someone there?
gonna apologize to Sorrel because if anything,
Time to end this little.
Sorrel is a victim. Sorrel is absolutely one of the victims in all this.
Fools never learn.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh, what's going on here? Oh! An Umbriel serpent? That looks cool.
Never should have come here.
It's like a fire worm combined with a, ice wraith? Wait, is Lammy also hostile? Oh god. Oh, that's a dragon. Sorry that I didn't even notice the dragon. How many innocents have I murdered? 20? 10 for Nenra's body, 10 for the Umbra's.
Stand a chance.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
That sounds about right to me.
Just scratch.
I am
The dragon does not like flying around the Soul Cairn, though, or Umbriel, rather. Oh, Dovagaf! What is Goth in Dovazul?
At last.
Oh, he's taking off again.
We have come.
I like to imagine that is somehow a piece of my soul. It's the dragonborn part of me.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Because now I'm trapped here in Umbriel, and really, will I ever truly leave in the end? Or is a part of me always gonna be stuck here?
You think you stand a chance?
You won't leave here alive.
I hope that at some point all the Umbra puppet stuff, because it has the potential to mess with some of the sequences, given that they just kind of spawn randomly even when I'm talking to people.
Damn.
Who's hostile back there? Is it Lammy or is it someone else? I guess let me check just to be sure. I mean, apparently I killed her once, so if I gotta kill her again, is it really the end of the world? I just want to say I actually really love how long and in-depth the Umbriel section is, especially given that Umbriel has never appeared in the games. Umbriel has only ever appeared in the novels, in the tie-in novels between Oblivion and Skyrim. If anything, I truthfully didn't even know much about Umbriel or some of the lore with Umbra until I started playing the first 2 chapters of the mod, and I went and I read up on different things. So I like it because even though this mod is its own interpretation of some of that lore and its own kind of story based on some of it,
Now ain't this a surprise?
it's also a really nice avenue to try and learn a little bit more about the actual lore. It got me interested in it, and I'm sure it's getting other people interested in learning a little bit more about the Umbra stuff as well. When did I choose to become a murderer? I mean, I start Skyrim as a prisoner. Maybe I was already a murderer.
Thank you.
Not you.
You don't know. Will she love another when I die?
It's nothing.
I mean, if you truly love her, don't you want her to be happy
What did they expect?
when you die?
I know what.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Right?
Time to end this little game.
Now, my best bet is that the puppets, I keep calling them the puppets, it's the previous wielders of Umbra, are randomly generated. Which I think's pretty cool.
Stop it.
Assuming that's what it is, I think that's really cool.
I will
Also, yes, did Naenra brainwash me? Probably. I still am waiting for a little bit of a twist where I can't entirely
mess it with us.
trust Naenra in the end. It wouldn't really surprise me at this point. Oh, ew. Well, this might be the second memory then. Little gross baby big head skeleton. Oh, that's a child.
Your fate is sealed.
Or at least that's a child's voice. Oh,
Where were we?
dead skeleton child. Hi. Oh, you guys gonna kill each other? How nice of you. Do you mind if I help out with that? Oh, indeed I will. Would I do anything for her? Also, because it seems like the teleporters essentially just act as
can
infinite
take you.
spawn zones for the Umbra wielders, the past Umbra wielders. Having these placed near the memories might be a little bit of an issue.
Where I'll kill you.
Let me grab this real fast. Oh, Bitter Cup! Oh, I know that! Granted, I first heard of it from the Creation Club quest, but it is a Daedric item. I think it is of Clavicus Vial.
Fools never learn.
So, is your dad gonna do it?
Yeah, he said he's gonna drink it tomorrow.
They say everyone who drinks from the bitter cup goes mad.
He's already mad. Last night, I heard him talk to Clavicus.
What? Are you kidding me? What happened?
I don't want to talk about it.
You heard his voice? Really? Clavicus Vile! You heard the voice of Daedric Prince Clavicus Vile!
I heard him laugh and mock. He does that a lot. He told Dad the bitter cup will make him love more intensely. But then he said, the most intense love there is one which longs for what's been lost. Then Dad looked at me.
This is crazy! This is crazy! Ulfin, I'm telling you. Your parents are mad. What are you gonna do? Can you run away? Do you have any relatives back in Skyrim?
I'm not running away, Zarita. I'm gonna fight back. There's this old witch who said she can help me.
You don't mean the glass
Oh,
hat, do you?
no.
Everyone says she's cuckoo.
Her name is Naenra Ware.
Yep.
She's powerful.
I knew it.
She told me she has a plan, a way to get back at Clavicus and my parents. I'm going to get strong, Zarita. Really strong. You just wait and see. You just wait.
Shit.
Naenra? What happened?
Shit.
Please don't tell us it was long ago and that nobody cares. I care. I want to know.
Umbra was human once. Her parents were Clavicus worshippers. I tried to help.
You turned a child into a sword?
Yep.
I turned a fragile and weak mortal into an immensely powerful immortal, so she too could have her revenge.
And so you could have yours?
Yes. And then I threw it all away to help you to an awkward point. Don't leave that part out.
Okay, hundreds of years later.
Now, can we continue?
Shit. So slightly out of order, then we missed Memory 2. Which maybe that'll be back towards the Grey Quarter then. It's a lot of work to make an actual map, like a world map. I do wish... Oh wait, no, never mind, we have one. Okay, so we don't have like the background map, but we have these that we can fast travel to. Yeah, let me get back to Grey Harvest real fast. Nope, never mind, I can't fast travel. So I can kind of navigate a little bit using that, but I can't travel necessarily. God damn it. Alright, that scared me.
Free again.
You're welcome. Who is this gonna be? Is that... Jazargo, maybe? No, it's not. Oh, Sorald, and he's naked! Hi.
Is that Sorrel over there?
Yeah. Wait, can you guys travel to me? I would like to have you two with me. Yep. Thanks for joining me. Sorald?
Well, you certainly traveled a long way to see me again, friend. How is Hum doing?
I mean, he's got 10,000 gold. He has more money than most people in all of Skyrim now. His heart was broken. You should have stayed with him. I mean, he was dying.
How dare you? You were the one who killed me.
You told me to.
Truly, Umbra was right about you. Soon, all of Skyrim will know.
What is Umbra planning?
Liberation. You don't understand. You could never understand, champion. You're not like the rest of us. You don't know what it's like to be no one, to fail at anything, to be worth nothing. You don't know, but I know. And I dare to say, those of us who know outnumber the likes of you who don't. Thousands to one. Thousands. And Umbra is about to open every mind.
So they'll be like you?
So they will be like me. Fearless. Dying will mean nothing. The soul care, the city, abolishes dying. Funny, that's what it takes. Embracing death in order to live life like you mean it.
Umbra's misguided. She has no right to manipulate people's minds. I'm sorry I couldn't save you. I'm afraid you're beyond saving now. No, I'm not gonna say that.
What gives you the right? Who anointed you to judge anything for anyone? Who do you think you are, dictating what is right and what is wrong for anyone? Who asked you to become a savior? You make me sick.
You were already sick. I just ended you. I pity you, Sorrel. Goodbye.
What was that?
Ah, another one! It's fine. They go down easily enough. Oh, damn it.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
I am pretty lost when you think about it. I am pretty lost in here. I'll give you that much.
Kill.
Maybe we have company.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because I don't know where Umbra's throne is, I do wish there was a marker for that. I can understand not having a marker for the optional objectives, since there were, what, 6 of them? But if I could just have one marker to tell me where her throne was, that'd be nice. Although I think I just found it.
It would seem that violence.
I think I found it, now I know.
Thank you.
I know what.
You know, I should have looked up earlier. If I had just looked up, I would have realized it, I would have known. So we'll be back. Guys, just stay away from that for now. Uh-oh. What if she betrays me? Are we talking about the Umbra? Are we talking about Nenra at this point? Because, you know, I'm a little bit worried about the other one.
That your best, huh?
Wuhan would likely be...
And you thought I was just a
He might be the final memory. He might be the last one. So once again, going a little bit out of order.
Strike me again. I dare.
But I don't think that necessarily matters, because in the end you can kind of put it all together too. You can kind of think back and say, oh, well, I remember the first one, I remember the second one. It doesn't need to be done in chronological order,
Time to get lost, friend.
necessarily.
That will strike me down.
Not you. Don't mess with me.
Alright. And now to search Wuhan. 6 skulls, his Aldmeri text, and his sword.
I told you I would make you powerful, Wuhan.
And I told you I would rebuild the Ingenium.
It's not enough. I'm still tethered to Clavicus Vile. I'm still not free. We are still not free.
Once Umbriel reaches the White Gold Tower,
There is another way, an easier way, in the Soul Cairn.
I'm aware. I know what Naenra has been preparing. It's a poorly kept secret. But I refuse to deal with the Ideal Masters.
And you won't have to. Naenra already did. And the new Godflesh is almost ready, almost fully paid for. I just need to drink a few hundred souls more.
Which you will, on our way to the Imperial City. Be patient, Umbra. How long have you waited for your freedom? What's a few more moons?
A few more moons, a few more lives, a few more memories. Too many. There are too many, Wuhan. I'm tired. I'm unbreakable, yet broken. I'm filled to the brim with power, yet empty. I vowed to live. I vowed to prevail in the face of Clavicus, in the face of the entire Mundus if I had to. I vowed to never bend. And yet, I long for rest.
Umbra.
Let us go to the Soul Cairn, my loyal mage, and let me live there with my ghosts. You'll have your freedom, and I'll have mine. But something must have changed, beloved.
Something did change indeed.
Umbra is no longer content to live in peace here with her ghosts. She's using black soul gems on people in Tamriel.
It really sounds like she cared for Wuhan.
What could it be? Was it Ulvis?
No, what you felt for Ulvis was never the same as what you feel for me. Did you love Ulvis to Umbra?
Beloved.
I mean, you're allowed to. Umbra never cared, or never had anyone care for her the way I care for you. Love, that's what changed.
That's why Umbriel is not enough for her anymore.
You're
Well,
getting up.
if that is all you need.
Oh, I thought Nemmer was gonna have something else to say there. Oh, and there's another one of them.
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
So we still need to find
Thank you.
number 2 and number 5. And 5 will likely be the memory with Ulvis then, which will really just kind of tie everything together in the end.
You picked a
Looks like
bad time.
fools got it away.
I really love this mod. And I'm sure I'll have a lot to say in the wrap-up, in the review, which might come a little bit later, because there is going to be another update for the mod as well that's going to add a proper marriage for to Umbra, but whenever we finish everything in the mod, whenever everything's released for the mod and we get to play through all of it, I will have a long, long review, because I have so much to say. Traveling around Umbriel reminds me a lot of traveling around the Soul Cairn. I just get lost and everything looks mildly the same. The only thing is that fortunately, Umbriel does have the map markers, so it does have that over the Soul Cairn. I also get why it doesn't necessarily have like a unique world map or the ability to fast travel. If anything, the ability to not fast travel probably makes a lot of sense given that it is a pretty condensed area.
We are called to battle once more. Let us feast then.
But I'm doing a little bit of backtracking to try and find, you know, the memories that I missed. So just as a result of that, I've gotten a little bit more lost myself. Because when we came out of the Debellin Prowl Cave, we didn't see this location, or I didn't see this location. I can't put that on you. You didn't do anything. Or rather, you didn't do anything wrong. The Hunger Fields. Are we going to find someone, or is it just going to be more of Umbra's many minions? Minions it is. Oh. Hello? And who might you be? Oh! Here we go, Ulvis!
It's a surprise.
Oh god, who are you? Please get out of here, minion. Please get out of here. This isn't about you.
Sealed.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
You also picked a bad time to get lost.
So unnecessary, and now I need to bathe.
Well, there's Ulvis. I'm ready for... Oh, here we go. Yep. The Umbra Killer. This is going to be the memory. This is going to be memory number 2, I take it.
Can you hear me? Can you speak?
And there's Naked Umbra again.
I can. Where are we? What is this place?
This is my Adrenal forge. It worked. I have remade you by the gods I won. I remade Umbra.
Remade? Umbra? Who am I?
You are a sentient sword. A Daedric artifact created from the Prince of Argans. The immortal, powerful, fearsome, but now innocent.
You know, the
don't
laugh
understand.
doesn't help your innocent
Innocent? Of what?
thing. Your innocent, malicious laugh.
Who are you?
Who am I? Why, I'm a miscellaneous. I will now teach you right from wrong. I will raise you. I will turn you into an instrument of justice. To spit in the face of all the gods who devised you as our doom.
But I don't want to spit on anyone's face. I don't know what you mean by it. Justice. I don't know who I am.
You are right. I guess we don't know who you are yet. I guess it will be up to you after all to figure that out. But I will help you. For now, I just know what you are not.
Who I am not?
Umbra.
You are not Umbra. I guess I'll call you Down.
Just like Daedra is not Aedra.
I'm hungry.
Uh-oh.
Poor Ulvis. He meant well.
I don't know,
He did the best he could.
The laugh wasn't great. The laugh didn't inspire a lot of confidence. He changed his mind. Eventually he tried to kill you.
I know. I wish it had not been so.
Let us continue. Don't feel bad, he made his choice and we made ours. The way forward is through. Let's continue.
The way forward is through.
Oh, I didn't need to say it anyway. Turns out I didn't need to say it, no matter what. Getting back here wasn't easy. Getting back here, I technically had to cheat a little bit. I had to TCL to get back into the basement of the one house in the Grey Quarter. So I recommend exploring thoroughly if you're gonna try and get all the memories. Which maybe there was a way back here, maybe one of the teleporters came back here, but I did not see it, I did not find it, but it's always hard for me to gauge like which teleporter's gonna go where, and I jumped into a bunch of them, but none of them seemed to bring me back here. But I could be mistaken, it could have been just the one teleporter that I didn't use. But it does seem...
time to get lost, friend.
It seems like we don't have a memory or a soul ghost vision of Aethys, because I checked the Grey Quarter and there was nothing else here. Which, that's also fine. I don't necessarily need to see all of my friends. I don't necessarily need to encounter all of my friends.
Kill.
You guys okay up there?
Enough. Thank you.
I think this might be...
I wonder whether the champion will listen to reason.
The final thing.
After all, I've known Umbra longer than anyone.
Yeah, this was just on the other side of the orc stronghold. This seems promising. Who are you?
I was once known as Durgash Gromuzda, but soon after I met her, that stopped mattering to anyone anymore. Even to myself. For countless years, she and I traveled from one end of the land to the other. Eventually, I started calling myself Umbra. You may call me whatever you like.
Well, what's your story?
I lived in Morrowind long ago. I hail from the Oscadian Isles, a little town named Saran. I don't even remember how I found the blade. Or more likely, how she found me. My story is long but simple. I walked the land with her, not just of Ardenfall. I lost count of how many we killed. Men, mer, beasts, creatures you'd have nightmares about. Undead and Daedra, they all bled the same for her.
I'm gonna let him continue.
Eventually, it was the actual Nerevarine of prophecy that gave me an orc's death. And I left Umbra in the Nerevarines' care.
What do you know of Umbra?
I know that she was betrayed. By Naenra first, who took her from her Nord family and turned her into a magical plaything for the gods. Then by Clavicus, more of a child than a god, compelled to hide his loneliness behind pets and toys, and then driven to murder them for they remind him he isn't whole. And by Wuhan, and by Atreus and Sol, who even thought they had finally killed her. By Ulves, who erased her memories and threw her down the sightless pit, to a fate worse than death. At least Elhold died like I died, with honor. And now by Naenra again to close the circle, at Arquin Point. That's the betrayal that stings her the most. But the fire in her burns brighter than any of you can ever hope to dim. Think, friend. Everyone who has bet against her in the countless Aeons, men, Mer, and gods, have all eventually lost their bet. How will you be any different?
What does Umbra want?
Well, what do you think she wants?
Revenge, murder, mayhem. She hungers her souls and simply enjoys killing. You would know. I think she just wants to survive.
Yes. Ultimately, she wants what every living being wants. To survive. And when the whole world is stacked against her, even you, she has no choice but to change that world.
Change the world? How?
Once you've lived for a very long time, you start to see things in a different perspective. Everything turns fleeting and meaningless except for the few things that truly matter.
What is she planning to do now exactly?
Do you truly wish to know? She awaits for you in her throne. Go see her. And be prepared. Ask yourself, how do you truly wish this fairy tale to end?
Okay, so that was the 5th memory. Finally, I didn't have to kill someone in order to get a memory. That's kind of nice. You have anything to say, dearie?
What is it?
Okay, maybe not. Let me check with the let me ask you a question line.
Of course.
Ooh, can I ask her what she thinks of this place?
What an awful city this is. I can feel it changing, shifting into despair.
Okay.
If that is all you need.
Well, I like this. I'm glad that we did this because now we get a little bit more context for Umbra, and maybe, just maybe, we can negotiate something.
More fools!
Wouldn't that be nice?